First, share, don't think about ourselves. Spare the sword. Focus on peace and reconciliation together rather than strife and fighting. We love Joey, and we love all of you.
Hello, I'm Michael. I'm a community artivist. It was Rumi who said the only cure for the pain is the pain. And I know that personally. I lost the love of my life to cancer. And I'm here to tell you that one of the gifts that grief gives us is the gift of living again and loving again. And we, by being together, will reach a place of peace and gratitude. And in honor of the living spirit of our 36 fellow artists, I want to share this really timely and beautiful poem by Elaine Sutton. It's called After a Sleepless Night Worrying About the World. I stand in the whispering grass, watching the mountain crouch under their burden of sky. The morning sun glides above the peaks and the field is suddenly flooded with turquoise light. A flock of redwings rise, they turn together like a page of poetry. I read between the lines and realize I am lonely and afraid. I worry about the wars, the weather, the end of our beautiful broken world. I see the way we can harden our hearts when fear is what moves us. But now a marsh hawk cruises the yellow reeds. She dives swiftly, and some soft-furred creature's life is over. For each of us, hauling our basket of dreams, it is only one breath that divides this world and the next. What is there to do then but give thanks, offer praise and gratitude for the sweetness we're allotted, fling open our burning hearts and help each other.
I would like to take this moment for everybody to raise their lights, raise your arms, raise your hearts, and take this moment as a moment of silence for the ones that cannot be here. Thank you.
We're going to continue on in our time to share with each other. It's 9 o'clock. And I want to take this moment for those who perhaps have just joined us to once again share a little bit about myself. My name is Ruben, and I'm the pastor of the Grand Advent Church, which is just right down the street. And I moved to Oakland about a year and a half ago to have the opportunity to pastor in this great city. And I want you to know that this city has grown on me more than I ever thought it would. It is a phenomenal city, and I'm so blessed and honored to pastor here and to be here tonight. This has just been an experience that I will never forget. So I want you to know that I mourn with you, that I suffer with you, and that I am hurting with you tonight. And I also want to express that my church is open for those who have lost loved ones. If you're looking to have a funeral or memorial service for the parents who lost loved ones, for friends, I want you to know that my church is open for you to be able to funeralize your loved one. And I also would be willing to officiate and it would be no cost to you. I just want to express my love, and we're with you all the way. So if you're interested, please feel free to connect with me, or you can hit up my church at grandadvent.org, and I'd be more than happy to talk with you and help in any way that I possibly can, that we can, to continue to show the love to you, to this community, to each one of us. With that said, we're going to keep going. Come on, young man.
My name is Khalil Kittredge Martinez, and my friend Draven McGill was 17 years old. On Saturday, I was watching the news and I saw that they found some teenage kid, and it never occurred to me that it might be somebody I knew. And I'm sure that's how many of you felt when you received the news. I found out this morning that it was him. So, to me, this is an opportunity for me to tell everybody to please, please be safe. You don't know how much you mean to people. Thank you.
I moved to the Bay Area, all the way from New Zealand. That is below Australia, if you don't know. And since learning about what's happened in Oakland, messages from New Zealand are showing their support. And I just want to share all the love, all the way from New Zealand is coming out to you. And I really wanted to share that with you. In our language back home, kia kaha means stay strong. And kia kaha to all the families and friends who have lost their loved ones. Thank you.
I'm here to honor the life of Jonathan Birnbaum. And I know that Jonathan did amazing things for this community with his artistry and video skills and his mentoring and his creating all kinds of amazing experiences for people. And he's also a member of lots and lots of communities around the Bay Area and around the world. And when I learned that he was there, I was just devastated. Like so many of you who had young people whose lives were just at the point of really being seen by their community, really making a difference, really being part of something that meant something. And then to have this, which is a symptom of the economics of this area, afflict this community is just so heartbreaking for everybody. And it's wonderful to see all of your faces here and to feel all of this connection. And I hope that we can continue in the spirit of all of the people who are lost to just create a kind of creative, loving world that would honor the memory of all of these beautiful people who died in such a tragic and unnecessary way. So thank you all for being here.
Hi, my name is Elise Osborne, and I can't really speak about the grief that I feel having lost so many people who are irreplaceable. But I would like to say that the only thing I could really do besides cry and throw up is find people who want to donate their time. A lot of people have contacted me about donating professional therapeutic services to people who are in mourning, people donating goods for people who have lost their things in the fire, and people who need things haven't really approached me as much. In the last couple days, we put together a website called helpghostship.com, and I know there's other people organizing things. If you don't know me, if you do know me, you know I'm a very disorganized person, so I have a few helpers, but I would like to also just say to anyone who needs anything that we're on that website, anyone who's creating anything to help other people, to please contact us so we could come together and just make it easier to connect all of the resources flooded in with the people that really need it. And I would like to make myself available for people who need things, and I'm glad that everyone's come here, and I'm just really happy for people who've survived.
Didn't think I would do this, but here I am. I am M's roommate. I lived with M and her partner for about a year, straight off of Craigslist. I learned a lot. I would never expect knowing a stranger and bond with them immediately after a couple of months. And M was a great person, wonderful, happy all the time, had an incredible laugh. I always get stoked coming home, just seeing her at her couch, just on the computer, typing away, whatever it may be, just saying hello. We would always talk about random things, usually about their dog, Baroness, getting scared by her own farts, to politics and life in general and how cruel it can be at times. But in the end, it was really awesome. She was awesome, and I'm incredibly grateful that she was a part of my life. And even though it was a short time, she has definitely impacted me and definitely gave me lots of new perspective in life and how to live better. And I will definitely, like her partner said, will keep the legacy on and just make sure that her story is being told. Thank you.
I'm David. Serve as rabbi up the street here at Gila Community Synagogue. Now, this is a city not only filled with artists and musicians, there are also a huge number of churches, mosques, synagogues, temples in this city, and they are filled with rabbis, imams, pastors, priests, and priestesses. And they are here with broken hearts, and also with their anger. And can't speak for all of them, but our doors are open to people to come in with their grief, with their anger, who might need an ear, might need a little pastoral counseling. And none of us are here to engage in any proselytization or to try and convert anybody. You don't have to be a member of our congregation, you don't have to be a member of our faith, and you don't have to believe in God. You just need somebody to hear you, to share your anger, to share your grief, to share your broken heart. And we'll be there. And we'll also be there on the lines when it's time for us, and that time is right now, to go out onto the street and to demand housing for everybody in the city.
My name is Joe. This is Inti and Tiana. We're here to represent our two friends, Alex Isan and Hannah Henrica Arauz. And it's really, Alex was just such a strong person, like such a powerful, multispectral heart. Like his heart just shone outwards, and everyone around it was just so obvious. Like when you think of someone dying, you don't think of this person dying. You think of this person like living forever, like a legend. I mean, he is a legend. And man's a fucking legend. So just to think of him being dead is really tough. And I know that there were a lot of people that were in that fire that were is as strong and maybe stronger. And it hurts so much to see so much pain, like so much beauty and pain go out in one huge burst like that. And the best thing you can hope for is that such a burst of powerful energy goes out and swings out and comes back together and comes back and knocks back into the planet and gives it some strength. Because there's a lot we have to work on and overcome and become new again. And I hope that Alex's family on the East Coast is watching, and that Hana's family in Finland is watching, and that we can give you some kind of show that the people care, that people are here for that. People are here for Alex and Hana, and that we know what you're going through, and we're here with you.
We care!
I'm Minty, and honestly, I've lost a few people in my life. I never stand up and say what's on my mind, what I feel. And tonight, actually, ever since this all started, I've been getting called from Alex. Even just now, just getting up to this podium, I feel him like behind me, pushing me, like, go and just be you. And that's exactly everything that he was always trying to tell me to do. And I just want to tell him right now that I'm gonna look after your twins, man. My kids and your kids were best friends. They still are. It breaks my heart to have kids without their parent or their dad. I was almost at that party. But I just want to let you know, Alex, since the second we met, I just felt like serious multi-dimensional connection with you as it is right now. I mean, it's just a parent standing right in front of you, like all you guys. Don't take not 1 second for granted. Kiss, hug, and tell your friends, your family, your kids you love them and you cherish them. But I feel you, man, right behind me, man, right next to me. I smell you and I hear you, and don't worry, it's gonna be all right.
We love you!
I just want to say also, Alex, I love you. I was always pain in your ass and challenging you, but you also inspired me. And Hana, it must be really hard for her family in Finland. And I'm in touch with a group of her friends there. So many people love her. And she was a sweet, powerful being, and she was fierce. We love you guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Nika Estrella and I'm representing my brother Chase. Most of you would have known him as Nex. I want to start out by saying that my brother is the only and one thing that has got me through this experience spiritually, that he has been here with me and that he has guided me throughout. And I've meditated and thought a lot about not the words that I want to say, but what he wants all of you to hear. And what he's told me is rock on. Keep the music going. He wants everyone in the music community to keep on making music. Everyone in the creative community to keep on creating. And that was what was most valuable to him in life and in his existence. And that is the best way to remember all the ones that we lost and that we love. And we are suffering, but all those vibrations that we keep going, we live through them. And he is here with us, along with all the people that we lost that day. But as long as we keep creating, loving, cherishing, and admiring our community, which is a blessed, big, huge, full of people who are amazing, we will keep their memory alive. And he wants all of you to know that he is here. We're all here. And I know a lot of you lost loved ones, and as many of you know, some people could have made it out, but I think because of the amount of love that was in that room, a lot of people stayed in order to ensure the safety of others. And we love you. I love all of you. He loves all of you. Keep making the music.
Hello everyone. My name is Alan, and I came here tonight to honor the memories of my friends Ben and Donalda. Some of you may know them as intro flirts. I was fortunate enough to know them back when it was just Charlie Prowler. That was when I was the front of house engineer for the mixed media mixer, which some of you might know about. It's probably our 6th show when, in a crammed room, this man came in with an 80s synth, which he had to load floppies into, and this old beat-up mixer. And as soon as I heard the first note, I instantly fell in love with his music. He was a hit, and we must have had him there at least a half dozen months in a row. And it only got better when Donalda joined the act. She was an amazing omnichord player, dancer, and musician. And she made the group that much better. I had hoped one day to work with them, but it looks like that won't ever come. But they've left me with something, their music, and my memories. And like me, I know that all of you have something that you can remember your loved ones by, whether it be music, art, or just your memories, your experiences. And I hope that whatever it is that you have to remember them by, it helps you through these dark times. And in addition to that, remember, if you are here filled with sadness, look around you. We are all here for each other tonight. Thank you.
Hello, I'm David Sturdivant. I'm fortunate enough to be able to make my living as a musician, and I'm the music director at the Plymouth Church of Jazz and Justice in Oakland, and we are always involved with justice. I actually used to have a warehouse, 2 different warehouses in San Francisco, where we did these late night parties. I did it for like 7.5 years. And it never occurred to me until this weekend what possibly could have happened. And I feel so blessed that nothing bad ever did happen. We would go all the way until 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. We'd start at 1 a.m. and have bands and DJs and truthfully, one entranceway and one exit. And thank God nothing ever happened. But what has really occurred to me most of all is how our country doesn't support the arts in the way that it should. Why musicians have to be continually starving and be subjected to put themselves in unsafe situations in warehouses that are not safe, and we need to do something about it. And I don't even know where to begin, but
You have a great point.
God bless
I love
us
you.
all.
Thank you.
Hello. It's hard for me to separate the grief I have for so many people that I knew, that I lost. I love you too. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about my roommate, Micah Dainamir. Micah was the kind of guy that wanted love like so much with his whole body. And that was hard for him to have such a big heart at times, because he came on very strong. But he, I believe, found love just recently, and they were going to move in together. And I just want to read, and unfortunately Jen also was lost on Friday, but I want to read some of his words because I think they're extremely poignant for what we're feeling right now. Another year passing, but the changes are better and better in my art life and finding true love in an amazing person and the close group of friends and family I choose. Surround yourself with positivity and clear communication, and you will find what you've always been looking for. Peace starts with yourself. Let it spiral out into the community.
I'm going to start my words by taking it back to the Disney Channel, saying that Ohana means family, and family means nobody left behind or forgotten. My tribe calls me Presto, my mom calls me Austin, but I'm here tonight on behalf of a beloved dear friend of mine and many others named Jenny Morris, who is from San Mateo. Speaking for all of those hearts who are hurting for her right now, I know that looking out upon all of you, I can say that faith and love, no matter what religious background it comes from a human body, all goes to the same place. And this is truly a beautiful thing to see right now. All of you are so amazing for showing up tonight, and there's nothing more that we can do than be here for each other wholeheartedly to no end. The underground community has provided a home for many people in this lifetime that have felt lost, and I myself can vouch for that alone. But I can say that having learned how to open up my heart truly has been something more than a blessing that I will always continue to pass on. And if you guys will join me before I take my leave, I would totally, absolutely love if we could all just howl for everybody that we want here to be with us right now.
My name is Daniel. I'm here to honor the lives of so many people who touched me. A fire has fractured us, and this community will only heal when we come together like this. I had a very fortunate opportunity for Chelsea Faith. Griffin Martin, Alan, Kim, how to help this collective passion that we have. So many people in this scene, in this community, do this from the bottom of their heart. Barrett Clark. I wrote that he was the sonic harp that pumps sound into so many places. He was a linchpin that amplified the creative work of so many others and his own. If you knew Johnny, you knew him for his smile. His infectious smile. The nicest guy. So many of these people cared about one thing. They cared about the passion that you had, not who you knew or how cool you were. And for that reason, they were amazing. I would love it. I would love it for everybody to hug someone you know right now, and for hug someone that you don't know, because all of these people brought us together. And if we can all do that tonight, I'm going to be so much stronger. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. Hi, my